Alright, so in this video I'm going to talk about the offers that you should do in order to sell in ads. Okay, offers are really important, and one of the key things that most people misunderstand and just miss in order to have a profitable and higher ROAS. Okay, when we're doing ads, what we look for is ROAS, right? Return on ad spend, right? We want a positive ROAS, okay? So in this video, I am going to explain you exactly how you can, create offers in order to get a higher ROAS. And if you don't have a positive ROAS, we're gonna achieve that with this video today, okay? So let's start with the most important thing. And the first thing is the market, okay? When you're doing ads, you should talk to the people you're selling to, right? So if you're selling supplementation, okay, that's the last example I did in the last video, right? So if you're selling supplementation to people above 45 years old, you should make it clear in your video, in your landing page, in your description, whatever, but you should make it clear in your offer. This supplementation, melatonin, for example, is a pill that you take in order to sleep better, yeah? If you're above 45 and you want to sleep better, watch this, right? Easy, okay? Now, if you're selling to females, only to women, if you're above 45 and you're a woman, watch this video because I am going to improve your sleep in the next 30 days, right? So it is really important to set your market. You should talk to the age, okay? The age, female or male, okay? It is really important. Yeah, those two things are really important, okay? Then clear, result, and measurable, okay? When we talk about this is you need to have a clear result in your offer, okay? So when you're selling, for example, melatonin, how fast can people have results with your pills? If I start taking melatonin, how fast will I improve my sleep? Okay, for example, this is honest, the last 2 days I didn't sleep really well, right? If I now want to start taking melatonin, how fast will I get the results and how fast will I improve my sleeping? I think in this case, melatonin is in the first day. You take melatonin and you will sleep better, yeah? So sleep better within the same day, okay? How many days? Hours, days, weeks, months, okay? If you're selling a fitness program, how long until they get the results? Lose 12 pounds in 12 weeks. I don't know, something like that, or lose 12 pounds in 4 weeks. I don't know. But you have to have a clear result that you will lose this amount of pounds, or you will lose, or you will win this amount of money, or whatever. But you need to have a clear result and measurable. How? I don't know, time, right? So you need to have time and the result that they will have, okay? The result. So that's a really important thing, okay? Let's say now with melatonin, as I was doing, yeah? Following these two things. Hey, are you a woman above 45 years old and you've been losing sleep? I just found this pill that is called melatonin and helps you improve your sleep within the same day. You see? That's how easy you can have these two things done, okay? Now, the time is really important. And I just talked about that, so I am going to delete it, yeah? Clear result measurable is like, what is the result I am going to get? I improve sleep. And how much time? So these two things are actually combined, right? Now the method is taking the pill, right? So if you take my pill every single day, you will improve your sleep, right? But that won't be the same for the services of our products. For example, if you're selling a coaching program, right? If you're selling a coaching program, then what you need to know is my method is the best method. Okay, what is your method? Okay, my method is following this diet system that I do, this training system that I do. And with this method, you need to have some benefits about the method, right? So with my method, you will be able to eat wherever you want, but you will lose pounds for, with market and the time and the clear result and time, right? So for example, if I'm now selling a coaching program, hey, are you 40 years old and you've been gaining fat? That's the first part. Now the second part, well, I just made a program where I'll help you lose 12 pounds in just 8 weeks. That's the second part. Now the method will be, and this is all by giving you my method where you will be able to eat wherever you want, but you will lose the 12 pounds in 8 weeks. Something like that, right? And then we have the 3 things. Now the guarantee, you need to have some kind of guarantee. When you find a guarantee, when you make a guarantee, you make people instantly trust you, right? Because you give them a guarantee that if they don't get the result, or if they don't get what they wanted, they will get X amount of refund, or you will work for free until they get it, or whatever, right? Or for example, you sell a product and if they are not happy, they can refund it, right? That's very important. So let's say if you don't lose 12 pounds, right? 12 pounds in, I don't know, as I said, in 8 weeks, then I will work for free until you do. But of course, you have to have some terms. You will have to follow my diet, right? That's a guarantee. So let's rephrase it again. Hey, are you above 45 years old and you've been gaining fat? Market. Well, the following will be result and time. I can help you lose 12 pounds in 8 weeks. 2 things done. Method. With my method, you will be able to eat whatever you want and lose fat. That's a method. And the guarantee. And if you don't lose those 8 pounds in 12 weeks, I will work for free until you do. That's the thing. Now, packages. This is for the ad. Right? This is the ad. Okay, this is the ad. Now, this will be the landing page. Okay? Why? We don't want to talk about packages in the ad, right? In that, we want to talk about the most important things that you are offering. We don't want to overstimulate our potential clients with information, right? We don't want to talk about a lot of information. This is the ad. Now, in the landing page, we should have some other offers in order to increase, 1, our lifetime value, 2, the average sales, okay? If you're selling something for 40, in the ad, you can increase it by 30 euros more or $30 more in the landing page, okay? That's why I'm talking about packages, pricing, and agencies, right? So agencies can also work within the ad, right? For example, agencies. I talk about all of this and then you say, I am only choosing 5 men over 45 for the next 3 months, right? That's an agency, easy. You can add it here and you can also add it in the landing page. Okay, now packages and pricing. You can do cross-selling, upselling. Cross-selling means when you're in a landing page, you can cross-sell, like you can add more products, more services into your whole offer, right? For example, if you're selling, in this case, a fitness coaching program, right? Where you lose people about 45 years old, lose 12 pounds in 8 weeks, okay? Now, you would do that, but hey, if you have a friend who is in the same position, this is in a landing page, obviously text only, or you can have a VCL, right? A video sales letter. In the package, you can add, hey, do you have a friend in the same situation? If you start this coaching program with your friend, I make a discount of 10%. Now, why? Why do we offer a discount? The thing why we offer a discount is you're increasing your revenue by getting a new client, right? And normally when you add a new client, they're in a group. They are supporting each other, right? Like, hey, this thing is cool if your service and product is good, of course. Hey, this service is good, this supplementation, this product is good, this service is good, whatever. They will have a lifetime value that is above, like is higher, right? So they will spend more money throughout the time and they will spend more money within the time because they will think that they will get a discount, okay? But really, if you think about it in your business, it's not really a refund, okay? Because maybe you will get a client that is called Jackson, and Jackson was going to hire a service that is valued at 40 euros a month, for example. And Jackson has a friend in the same situation, and because you made it clear in the landing page that if you have a friend that is in the same situation and wants to lose, wants these benefits, you can get a 10% each one, right? So he will think, hey, Michael, you want to start this program, whatever. And the program that was 80 euros will be now at 70, right? So this is really important when you're in the landing page. You could do this in supplementations, right? For example, supplementations, you want to start taking melatonin, right? But they cannot sell you the thing that, hey, you need melatonin, but maybe you have a lack of zinc, right? Because you don't, I don't know, you don't get testosterone, or I don't know, right? I'm just talking about how to create offers, right? But you can convince the people within your landing page by adding more products, right? As I said, supplement brands really do this on adding new products, new supplements, right? Hey, get melatonin, and maybe you have a lack of zinc. If you get them both, you get a 10% discount. That's a really important thing, yeah? Because now, supplement brands specifically, they have a really high lifetime value, right? So if you add 2 products, instead of now getting 40 euros monthly, you will get 80 euros monthly, right? For example, because they are buying 2 products every single month. That's why packages are really, really important. Now, pricing, you have to have this pricing that is accord, like it will make sense, the pricing with the guarantee, right? So, and the results and the time, right? You cannot sell something very, very expensive if you're not offering a guarantee, all right? Or if you're not offering the results. For example, so I have an offer for restaurant owners, yeah? And if they hire that offer, yeah, that is based on a guarantee, they will get £3,000 just profit, right? They will invest £1,000 on my offer, on my system, yeah, and they will get 3,000 profit. So the whole thing will be 4,000 and 3,000 profit for them, right? So my guarantee is, if I don't get them the 30 to 40 reservations, that normally would be around 4,000 to 5,000 pounds in money, talking money wise, right? They will get a refund and £200 to say sorry, right? So that's why you have to have a pricing that makes sense with the guarantee and the time and the result that you're doing, right? You cannot sell, for example, a coaching program for 700 euros, right? You don't have a guarantee. You have a guarantee, but you have £12 in 6 months. That doesn't make sense. People are not gonna buy you. Also, research a little bit about your competition, right? And make it better, the offers that your competition is doing. And the last thing, as I said, the urgencies. Urgencies are really, really important. What I like to do is, back in the time, a few years ago, and for a long time, the thing that people used was time, right? The urgency, they use time. For example, hey, this thing only lasts for 48 hours. It could work, right? It still works. What I like to do is, hey, this coaching program is only for 3 people. Once they are done, right? So the good thing about this is that you can actually kind of lie, right? So you can actually get more people into your service or product, even if you are not really selecting 3 people, right? If you're actually, for example, having the urgency of, hey, I am only choosing 5 people, you can say, you can cover those 5 slots, yeah, get more clients. That's something that I really like about talking about people, real persons, So yeah, mate, that would be the whole offer system that I do within ads. Hope you liked the video, and if you want to start doing ads and creating these offers, and you want an agency that covers every single aspect of your ads and your meta ads and your TikTok ads and your Google ads, from the research to the ad creation, to the editing, to the publishing, to the offer creation, to the landing page creation, then in the description you have a link to book a call with my agency and see how we can help your company, okay, in order to get more revenue, more clients. So that was the video for today. If you liked it, subscribe to this video and like it. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.